Yeah,
At Benson, they got here's these two. We sent out another one. Yep, they're taking up over there. I told them, I like to think that you give them the ratio about 1.9.
Hey, wow, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna throw your hand out of the way. Whole hand.
And of everybody that attended from Sandia, so that we yes. Hey guys, voices up. Eyes up here. Hey guys, so I sent an email out to all the seniors, all of your parents, and I'm going to make this announcement as well. So I have, oh my gosh, Monroe's gonna come and pass these around to everybody. So, and then when you come back, can you give one of these to everybody too? So it is the FAFSA night. Tomorrow, Cochise College hosts this for the community. It's at Benson, but it's not just for Benson High School students. So for all of you, I sent you an email yesterday. If you are going to college, if you have any aspirations to attend or apply for scholarships, you need to fill out the FAFSA form, which is the grant from the government, which will pay for, depending on financial need, all or a portion of your college. Okay, so this is tomorrow night from 6 to 7:30.
Okay, we start
You
at
all
4.
need to be there. Whoever
Okay.
shows up, we have.
Okay.
I won't
Even
be
if
there
you can
myself.
stay
We
out, how
also
do you get
have a
home?
lady that is taking role and attendance. for
I
any of the
get home
seniors
on
from
the
St. David that
bus.
show up. They will be getting extra credit.
So if you
Okay,
stayed, how would
so-
you be able to get home?
How many of you have gone on and created your FSA ID?
If you stayed to
know what
help
I'm
with
talking about?
concessions,
Okay,
would you have
raise
them
your hand
at
higher, I
home?
need to see. FSA ID,
Yeah,
you
I
have
could
two?
try because
Hey,
my mom, I think my mom
Do you
could take me
guys
home.
have you
Or-
checked your email?
Will you talk to her at some point today and
Hey.
let me know?
I
Yeah.
need,
Okay.
guys, there's like no interaction. Guys, listen, have you checked your email that I sent you yesterday that there is the link to go log in for and get your FSA ID?
No.
Okay, you're
Because
gonna
most
check
of them
that
probably
today, and you go on, and it's just a few steps, because you're gonna need that number, the FSA, it's your PIN, to be able to log in to get your FAFSA. So if you have that, the two students that have that, it's gonna be very quick for you to go today. You're gonna need to take your social security card, and you also need to take, I'm gonna have you pass this around, your personal email and a phone number. Do not use your student email from the school, because this is gonna follow you for the rest of your life for as long as you go to college, and you're not gonna always have access to your student email. So use a personal email, social security card, and your parents should be there with you tonight if they can. If not, you can still go and I'll be there to help you, okay? So even if you're like, I don't know if I'm going to college or not, there's no harm in going and applying and doing the FAFSA. Even if it's like, I'm not gonna go until after my mission. If you're applying for scholarships, you need to go and fill out the FAFSA. And then when you get back, all of the information's in there and you're ready to go, all right? Thank you so much, guys, and thank you, Monroe.
Thank you, Mrs. Savage. Can you reiterate for me, I'm like so foggy today. Yay! Is it all?
Rode the bus too.
Sorry, it's like cough on. It has,
Back
all
in.
right, you have a hat on.
Covered.
Covered. Is
Like go over the bus. Or like,
Yeah.
Because you know what they hate? Guys, what book do you hate? Frankenstein, even though Mrs. Smith likes it, I think,
The ones that-
I think Allie, blah, 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 Annie, I think Annie likes it, do you like it, Frankenstein? Or you're just saying that's.
is it a book?
You just read it.
The bus was loaded.
Great experience just happened on the bus.
No way. The bus was the OG.
It was fire. It took me like 30 minutes to get home. Yeah.
It took so long because we go like
We go like down freaking South Miller all the way around and then up Miller.
and then we go like down freaking Henderson or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
When you get whipped out, I'm like, oh, we almost home. He's like,
Like yeah, my son, I love it.
I used to take the Tombstone bus. Now I take the Benson bus. I remember I took it in my 10th grade year. Then I started taking the Benson bus around 11th grade. This and now. Dude,
what? Bus is fire. I remember so much from 6th grade. I don't know why. I don't really remember like 7th and 8th grade. 7th and 6th grade.
Dude, that's so
5th and 6th grade, I remember.
8th grade was like COVID.
Yeah.
I remember some of it. A little bit of 7, a lot of 6. Watching paint
We
dry.
were awful kids in 6th
We're
and 7th grade. Went to the office so many times.
No, that was 5th grade.
Never
That was like 5th grade too. I was in the
It was
office like
bad.
every day.
They've got to have some records of how many times they've called us up there.
5th grade was bad, and then 6th grade just got to get worse.
Yeah, 6th grade, we were
Yeah,
awful.
because what's her name? Miss Hal. Miss Hal like knew our record from 5th grade. She's like, it won't fly here. It flew.
It flew.
It flew.
I remember her saying that. Ain't gonna work in middle school. It worked.
It
We
worked.
ran middle school. We bullied the older kids. Those were awesome people.
They were horrible kids. The freaking spitballs with the silence.
Yeah, those things shot fast.
They're good.
And then that
Like,
one.
covered that light.
We did that in high school too. What was that one teacher that took that Miss Dameron? She took that. She was mean.
What, Miss Julie? Was it
Miss Dameron.
What was her name? There was like the science teacher.
I don't think it was ours. It was Dameron.
I remember her.
We were running to lunch, and we had them out shooting kids. And she's like, "Hey, I stuck my bag." I was like, "I don't have one, I swear." She's like, "I saw you put it away."
I still remember Mr. Dirksen. Yeah, remember my freshman year.
This dude died.
Did she move to like England or something?
Yeah, she moved to like Sweden or something. Switzerland. Definitely moved to Switzerland.
Did we have to watch paint dry for these football games?
I ditched that day.
You did? No, we're like watching the paint dry and like start walking. We're like getting all hype.
You cannot punish us.
No, that's so fun.
You remember
They cannot punish us.
every Thursday when we were in Mrs. Spence's class, we would have an English quiz, and we had to guess all the words.
Michael, you think
And then
Remember watching paint
and we had to
dry?
memorize all
With
of
the
that.
ants start walking in it.
we took spelling tests in this one's class.
Yeah, that's what we did because all we did was
We felt like a
we
5-year-old freaking taking spelling tests.
but we had to take we had to guess like 10 words, and I was like, whoa.
Wait, was
This-
that sophomore?
It was freshman year.
Because sophomore year was Mrs. Deaver.
Yeah, I miss Mrs. Deaver. She was nice to me actually.
She was a little too friendly with me. Give me hugs every day.
Yeah, she would love.
And she would have her own snacks.
I like go like sit by her desk, be like ask me. She literally grabbed my hand, put it on top of her head. As I'm like sitting there, I'm like, my hand's just like sitting there. Didn't know what to do.
She would have snacks on her desk.
Remember what was it freshman year?
Did she leave?
Some of you guys like had Miss Deaver and like some didn't. Was that something? And remember at football practice, I was like, Mason, get your mom in check. And he got so mad. What year was that?
Miss Deaver was sophomore year.
Hey Mason, remember when your mom was an English teacher?
Mason, remember at full practice, and I was like, Mason, get your mom in check. And he got so mad. He's like, it's not even me. Well, you got so mad. It was so bad. I started laughing. You're like, it's not even me, it's my mom. You got so like. was like 3 o'clock. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun. Oh yeah, I was goated at the end of it.
Do you remember Mrs. Deaver had a bunch of lollipops in her jar? And every student would always get the lollipop, and then they would just suck on it really loud.
Chair. No. I think I've seen your hand in the past few
Come on, Mason, you gotta be quicker.
Mama, do you know what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, I did. That's what we're supposed to do.
Did you buy that package?
No, that's the
Wait, you already got your phone? Oh, they got that. Reels have just been going on. Okay, so. It's
Okay, thank you.
a weapon. Didn't say we couldn't use the weapon. We couldn't use those. It doesn't.
All right, guys, have a seat, please. Have a seat, Lauren. You're comfortable.
Your earrings.
You can grab a chair.
This
Oh, up there.
has 2 R's in it.
Up there, grab a chair. All right. Okay, focus really quick,
It has 2 R's.
okay? And then you guys all do have to do something for Mrs. Savage, every senior in here, okay? Wham, wham. Or I should say, what do you guys say? Do you know Miss Chick texted me and said womp womp? I said, don't say that. You're an adult. Don't say womp womp. Okay, so as long as we are able to work for concessions, which we need to sign up for immediately in January, we should be good for everything to be covered. I talked with Mr. Brogan yesterday, and he did state that if you have not helped at some sort of fundraising, your cost is not going to be covered by the senior class funds because it's not fair to everybody. It doesn't matter if we have a surplus amount, okay? Where you can help in lieu of that is ask your parents if they can donate grocery cards. And if they can donate grocery cards, then that will cover your portion. Now, that doesn't mean if Mason's mom gives us $10 towards groceries, that Mason gets a $300, $500 trip completely paid for, okay? It's not to be mean. It's because There are a handful that haven't really done anything. It's not a bad thing, but just help in some way, okay? So it can be fun for everybody. Last year, they had to pay like $200 to go on the senior class trip. Is that what it was? Something like that. I know it was a lot. Do you know what it was, Luke?
I don't think Coleman.
I know he didn't go because he didn't want to spend that much money. That's why I was asking if you knew. It was a lot of money. And so this year, we don't have to pay, guys. So as long as we can get the rest raised, okay? 4 concessions and we get $1,000, okay? And then we'll be able to cover everything, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And then baseball season, I'll sell food out there and we'll be good too. I have 2 people in charge of Airbnbs. I'm going to give you the dates right now. I already gave you the dates, right? Reagan, the dates for our trip. Are you still good to do that? Or you want me to have somebody else look?
Yeah, I just can't do anything until break.
Okay, but you'll have it when we come back? Okay, that's perfect. You don't gotta do it now because I'm not doing anything before break, okay? We are not staying anywhere near each other. We have been requested by school board to stay at least 2-3 blocks apart, okay?
That's runnable.
So if you guys can, Reagan and Owen, if you guys can just get as many dates or as many different ones together as possible, that'd be perfect, okay? Do you guys know how to use Airbnb or you
Gannon's
on
like,
that?
that's
Need help,
runnable.
let me
That's
know.
runnable.
Yeah, I run this up.
Reagan, the dates
Gannon starts training, he's just
are
running laps, sprinting them,
He's like
May-
walking up 3 blocks. How fast it came to run there and back.
run there 2 minutes and then back.
So it's just the Sunday
Run there 2 minute break, come back.
before graduation and then we come back to Wednesday, okay?
Yo, what are you practicing running for?
okay.
Everybody going on a senior trip.
So they're doing
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Airbnb.
worry about it.
We don't have to worry about a flight anymore. We cannot do a bake sale
Gannon
unless
would.
if you guys sit and do your own bake sale and say, can you stop please? And say, I am doing this to raise money towards my senior trip, you can do it.
You just can't be there.
I cannot be there. The school cannot in any way, shape, or form be involved in it. But like Isabella,
If we
so
raise money and like donate it to our class.
towards our class, yep. So Isabella, hey, Isabella sold bracelets when she went to Washington DC, and all of the money we just put towards her bake. Okay. So it's that type of thing. I talked to Mrs. Judd, that's the only way we can do it, is you have to fundraise for yourself, okay? Last thing I need, we need a final count. Who are we missing today? Vaughn?
Owen.
I almost said what? Just Vaughn, right? Is that it? I'm being serious right now. Are we just missing Vaughn? Look around the room. Yes. Okay. I need somebody to take the count for me because I'm bad at counting. Vice
Now, how many people are in
VP,
here?
Secretary, Secretary. Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, ready?
You got it?
Ready? If you plan on going.
What are the dates again?
Sorry, will you look on the calendar right by you, sweetie?
It was the 18th to the 21st.
Yep, you got it. I don't know. There's a calendar.
When does school end? The 16th?
I was gonna send you to do something, I think.
Huh?
When does school end?
The 21st. It's the week, it's that last week of school. It does not interfere with baseball or softball at all, okay? If you plan on possibly going, please raise your hand. Hi.
Oh, no.
Let's start with a girl count because Reagan and Owen will need these counts for Airbnbs. If you plan on possibly going, raise your hand. You're a female. Hi. To the senior class trip, sweetheart. To California? Yeah. Raise your hand. Not anymore? Okay. If you plan on possibly going, just raise your hand. Okay? And then we'll do a hard vote after we get Airbnb prices. Okay? Did you add the Dunowitz? Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay.
Miss Smith? Miss Smith?
Okay. Yeah.
Will there be bag checks before we leave?
All right, are we ready for the boys vote? I've decided I'm just not gonna let anything get to me. You guys know how to make me bite, and then I bite. And okay, I'm not answering it. I'm not in charge of you guys. It's Brody's dad and Zach. So whatever the boys do is on the boys. All right, ready? Ready for boys vote? If you're a boy and plan on going, raise your hand.
Cannon's gonna get drunk.
Possibly going, even possible. Okay. And it's
No
paid.
chance.
Okay. Raise your hand. Yeah, babe.
What's the minimum age to drink there?
We're still in the U.S. Higher, Jacob. All right.
Cannon's bags are just clinking when he's
Go.
talking.
Was it good back?
Let's go to Mexico.
Okay, I'm gonna
I think we
sound
should check
really
that.
stupid right now,
It's
but
like-
does California actually touch the Mexican border?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
I said I'm gonna sound really stupid right now. I said that. But I thought it was just the little jutted islands that come back up.
Well,
like-
we touched the border. We touched the border and we touched California.
I know that we took, okay. I'll look at a map and I'll understand it better. Touch. You don't need to explain the touching of the border if you're not, it's not an important thing. It's a waste of our time. Thanks, sweetie. I will look at a map. I know you got it, but I need to get you guys on the fast bet.
There's a wall down there.
Okay. Anything else? Everybody good? Oh, talk about the cornhole thing. You take over because I don't know that. Go ahead.
Okay, so December 19th, the half day before we go on our Christmas break thing, Stugo's gonna have an assembly, and then after we're gonna do like a block party thing that we did last year with like the games in the hallway, maybe Christmas decorating in Miss Hunt's. We have talked to her about that, and then like movies and video games with Barker and Miss Smiths. And then last year we did a cornhole tournament. So this year we decided that senior class is gonna host it. And it's gonna be $5 per team, so we can get money.
$5 per team.
Yeah.
I'll rob the cornhole tournament.
Do
Or do
you,
you wanna do up it?
I was gonna do less, so I would do 5. I'd keep it at 5, to be honest. Because if any, yeah.
That'd be 5 bad.
You don't thi- what do you guys think? It's your fundraiser.
Roman, I remember having a Game Boy. I remember having a Game Boy, but then I broke it.
Hey guys, Maya had something before Jordan started talking, and then everybody else took over there, and you're not even a senior. Maya
I
said,
think it's good because it's a tournament and they're playing potentially more than one game for $5.
I agree, and we have a prize. Like, you're getting a gift card if you win. So like, the $5 is also going towards something.
37 cents.
Alright, that's the
I like it.
EAC $30.
Actually, $15.
$10 gift card to Dollar General.
I was say I might even have an no, because I got that for helping out 4-H. Somebody gave me an Amazon gift card. I keep forgetting to use it.
Piece of paper.
When am I gonna use it? I don't have time to shop. Okay,
Don't tell Lori.
you can.
But no, that's basically it. And you know,
Okay.
so we'll run it, so you guys don't need help.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
We just have to approve it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, vote. Do your thing. I'll shush.
All in favor? Raise your hand, say aye. Any opposed? Okay.
Nay. I just wanted to say nay. Sorry. Hey, who printed out the pink naysayers gonna naysay Mr. Barker's? That's mine.
Oh.
What's your favorite?
I own that. So where's my money?
In my wallet.
Somebody printed out a pink thing for my Shakespeare shirts last year. I want people using that, please.
Keep them up.
That's a shirt that we did as a senior class. They can't use that.
Then get to the bottom of it.
You guys need to not be an FBLA printing things from other shirts because that is an owned design. So the pink,
Oh.
no, sweetheart. Okay, never mind.
Oh, it probably wasn't. It was
Or
probably
business.
something that Barker grabbed and said.
No,
Barker didn't know.
Parker does what he wants.
Okay, that's different. But-
Margaret does his own.
Okay, anything else? We're good? Okay. Tomorrow, Lacey, you're the only one I haven't talked to. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. We are doing concessions today. Today. Can you do it? Do it? Woo, thank you. We'll meet 3:34. Annie, is that good? Okay, maybe is 4 okay and we'll open a little bit into JV?
I'll be in there, but
Okay, I just need 10 minutes to myself after school.
I
Yeah.
won't be here till 5.
That's okay.
Okay,
That's okay. And you're doing
just the girls.
the girls' game. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think we have enough that we can rotate out.
I'll be there until.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Time? Okay. Well, because.
Those are fine.
All right. Anything else, guys?
Back in the day.
I think we're good. You got the count. Did you get names of who else said yes?
No, I did it down, but I can't get names.
Okay. Do you remember? Okay. Annie was a yes.
Annie, Kirsten, Reagan, Lacey, me.
You're going fast. Give her a second.
Are you good? She
Well,
goes fast.
she's good. Do you guys already do you have your FAFSA ID already?
Oh.
Wait, do we have to go to that?
That's what we're doing next. Reagan, before you take off, I've been asked to make all of you guys do your FAFSA IDs. Do you have one already? There are 2 of you that have it.
I have one.
You
Then you may leave.
computer turn on to them?
Who else has finished
I
it?
didn't need anyone with-
No, it's on. Still on. Turn on
If she
the
tells me you
brightness.
didn't,
I have
I
to
will
get my
yell at
mom's
you.
social ID.
Oh,
You're fine.
well, you're not.
Oh, how many of you know your parents' social security number?
But you might be able to skip that part. I think you can skip over it.
I think you can only,
What are you doing?
Dude, I remember in my one class, I was in Mr. Long's classroom and
hey, those seniors of you, I can't help you guys, maybe ask,
Number.
maybe ask Mrs.
I
Savage
was
if
like,
we
what
can
kind
get
of question
that
is
for
that?
applied elsewhere.
I was trying to give Mr. Long's
All
information.
seniors that go to the FAFSA night, Mrs. Sturgeon will email me the list of who went, and I'll give these guys extra credit. So maybe let's talk to Mrs. Savage and see if we can get you guys something.
Jeez, I can't do nothing.
Is it impossible, Catherine? Okay, okay.
Let me hear. They're sharp.
You don't need friends, huh, Jacob? You make friends anywhere you go.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have friends.
You guys gotta get ready to go to college, go off in the world, and not have that fun.
You can just find your own friends.
You can find your. My thoughts exactly. Okay. Let's get. I do want you guys to at least start the process. Get computer out. Is that or we read Frankenstein? Let's do FAFSA. Who wants to do Frankenstein? Get computer out. Hey, somebody keeps putting those away wrong. Make sure whatever computer you get, you put back where you got it. Here's the number up here. Did you just grab a random line? You're not allowed to do that. You have to grab number 7 or number 8 because those kids get grades based on whether or not. So then.
I think so. I
If I had time, I'd number them all, renumber them, but I don't know how to do that now. Yeah, and then you. Because these numbers do nothing. I just do not have time to redo it.
You got it right now?
I was under.
So, yeah,
Dude, imagine.
Oh, sorry, you're sick.
He's shaking his head. Mason,
I know.
you got like another year of hair, and then you're getting. I got like 5 months. Shoot.
Yeah.
I figured I cut it short and then just keep getting shorter.
Shorter.
And I won't feel so
And we
bad.
can read instead and I can
That's a
give
good
you a
idea.
quiz, okay?
That's a good idea.
By the end of
You're not
senior year, he
being
just
forced to do
bald.
anything. You're being asked to complete something for your future. Nobody is forcing your hand. If you want to close it and put your head down on the desk and be like that, then you be that way. Dirt.
Swing that.
Don't forget for two though. You have to write a description.
Did you forget?
And you have to send it to yours.
I will.
I sent you yours.
You cannot look at me though.
Why don't you like, so it's not just me thing? I was like, you just don't wanna come anywhere? Sharon does. His- that's the spot, yeah. It'll get graded, like.
You should have got one my grandma. She gave me to a bus. Back in the day,
I think we have a free day today.
This message is a good email.
Oh, for my what?
Did you not listen to what she told you?
Oh yeah, the for this.
Oh, I love that.
Add one
Oh.
to the boy tally count. Add one
To the boys?
to the boys tally count. Yes. That's what you're gonna say. They're not giving it, they're giving.
Dude, shut your freaking mouth.
You streaming?
Mhm.
Gee, you got, who's watching?
Let me check. Let me go. One right now. I got one right now.
And I wasn't in here, so honestly, like, you really can't.
I'll help you during baseball if you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd like to get it to where the only thing you got.
You're just saving that for later, Jacob?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, this? Oh no, this or this?
The cake.
The cake? Oh, I might have it for later on. Yeah, it was good though, but I might try it out later on.
Oh, just maybe.
Yeah, because I'm not that hungry right now.
She'll be the deciding factor.
Well, no matter how much spending money we need, we're gonna need double.
When is good for you?
That's good.
Why do we need double spending money?
Well, we just need the groceries.
Well, no, so my goal is that, hey guys, listen. My goal is that we will have so much fundraised that we won't need to buy groceries. Like you're spending money, I'm talking just money for you. We already have almost, I'm not taking any of you fools out to eat. We already have almost that's your spending money, okay, Brody? Already have almost $3,000 in our account. 4 more concessions gets us to what? Almost 4,000. Have some of your parents donate $50 in groceries. We can cook steak and shrimp every night.
Listen, how far do you think
You're doing all the cooking, Annie. I don't.
Yo, Roman, I have shorts underneath my pants. You won't make fun of me if I change to my shorts.
No, he won't.
Okay, thank you.
You know, like, about that.
I don't know. Well, you guys will have a bus. So we're taking 2 mini buses. Okay? Oh! Secretary. Good morning. Good, how are you? Did you get my new email? My private email? Okay. It's not, I feel bad.
It's pretty warm after for a while.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. I just think you guys need to.
Your hair's in nice.
I want to help, but I want to try. Don't make it one way or girl. Yeah, we do need to do paperwork for the mini buses. Okay, but we can have Lauren do that. She's our secretary. You are secretary. Lauren? Oh. Okay, private, not with me. They're doing their own thing. I can get yelled at for throwing big stuff. Not yelled at. Well, they can't do that.
Chance that.
Yeah. Oh, I really? So. So I can do everything. My expensive stuff in here now. Maintenance is gonna block it. I could use board of it. You're like, well, it's, maintenance is gonna lock. Yeah.
Probably stay.
But I did, as I say that, I had daughter in grade
go to Morenci and go to drive all the way back and drive like half an hour.
I figured.
I don't want to do that. I told my mom that I'd probably take me to test Tuesday.
Yo, Roman, you remember Mrs. Wyatt?
I'm sorry.
I remember. I remember when I did one of her work. I used to get this stuck on it. I would do someone else and do that, and I didn't get yelled
Okay,
at.
any other questions?
You get yelled at by Mrs. Wyatt before?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're lucky that I don't think you should.
Because I remember how
So last
strange
time I
she
checked my
looked.
dad,
We're not doing this. But I was like, you two promised.
Oh, that's a drawing. We had a drawing competition with Aiden's. And it's all our drawing. It's lipstick.
that's like that.
And what is that one doing? It looks like they're like stabbing their mouth.
This one.
That's what I thought.
Oh, did this one
Like,
work?
hold on it.
No, it's a drawing competition with Mickey
Who
Mouse.
did Mickey Mouse?
Oh, that's not a drawing.
Oh, that looks like Mickey Mouse on drugs. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Okay.
Can we take mission goals?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
My dad was taking mission goals.
Yeah. I don't see why not. Well, if your dad is one thing. Okay, listen. I have Dad's email.
That really? Email used to be the thing.
Will you give it to me again? Ashley gave me his number and his email, and
Back in the
both if you have
Google
it.
Chats. They changed it.
Google Chats.
And then they make Hangouts
Oh,
now.
I can remember
There
that.
was no way of doing it.
Bro, I remember when it used to be Hangouts instead of Google Chat.
And
W.
all of that.
Dude, Hangouts was better.
No, I need to know what you're on. It's just you, Emma. Yes, but Tyler is very upset that we have no leaders who play basketball. No, he really was. Ask him, he said, that's it, we got 5 girls. And I said, yeah, but don't worry, Gracie and the other girls will be dancing halftime. Yes, so.
It's gotta be out there somewhere. I'm gonna go work for Google just like.
Yes, rub his head now so that it's completely on the calendar and if anybody messes it up. No, it won't. Once again, we'll put it in the book. And it will, but it's.
How good that is.
And just so you guys know, that third one, version 1, 2, 3,
Because I was.
that is for all you need to be on. That third rock is for.
Well, no, not the. I'm talking about 6.
Yes, Kristen.
I knew this was.
You knew? Yes, you may. Let me
Look at my phone.
call her, okay? What are you looking for? I might be able to help if it's not.
Oh.
Karina? I don't know, there might be.
That's like your or something.
Gracie, think about it. By the end of this class, I really do need something, sweetheart. Yes, sweetie. Oh my goodness, I am dying. I'm blowing you. Perimenopause. Wait for it to go. Or I have thyroid cancer. That's what Google says.
This is my top one different.
It is what Google says, right?
I just said I hated it.
She's not yet, so go ahead and go, and then just move it to busy, okay? All right, guys, did you find the link?
Yeah.
Okay, at least some of
Four-
you didn't. That way I don't.
4,400 hours.
And you have to use your FAFSA, you have to use your parents' stuff unless you are married. So heads up, you get married, it goes off your parents and onto yours, which sometimes helps because most of your parents make a lot more money than your boyfriends might, okay? Or girlfriends. You have to go off your parents until you have a dependent or you are a dependent of somebody else. Okay, does that make sense?
How do you get to there?
Because it's based on income. FAFSA's based on income. But that's also how you get your student loans. Because how many of you have parents that are paying for your college outright? That's what I thought. So you also get your student loans through FAFSA.
Literally
And it's FAFSA, but you can't say that, it's actually called FAFSA.
I listen to this song.
Non-applicable. No, NA means that they haven't put a grade in there.
Whoa. that song's
What
wild.
is the grade on?
I listen to that song a lot too.
This year's been wild.
Is that your, so how are they doing that this year?
They don't put the grading. I don't think you.
Yeah, because in January I listen to a lot of shit.
They don't put zeros in until the end. I had a B in my free spell and I wasn't an algebra, but I got it back up to a B. Yeah,
It's true.
I felt my first semester got to D, but then I passed my second semester.
So I won't say anything good about it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say anything.
I won't, I got you. Hey, they don't really care about
I forgot about
Yeah.
that song.
I adore your mother.
Yeah, there wasn't very many songs
So
on this
you know,
playlist.
it's not pretty cool, Mom.
There's a lot.
What do you mean am I just gonna take that? That was a compliment. Just gonna take that compliment.
You personally, I wouldn't be paying you a compliment.
There's still snacks for Monday. Yeah, I do.
And that's literally what I just said. That she is a nice lady.
We're gonna take the order. That's exactly what you said.
Ready, I will email your dad right now. Is he okay if I just text him or do this prefer email? Okay, then I'm just gonna do
I mean,
that.
days?
My email.
It's 4,400 minutes, it's 3 days.
No,
Yeah, no, what the days?
Bro, have you tried the Wendy's Krabby Patty before they ran out?
Yes.
How did it taste? I missed out.
Tasted like pretty good. It wasn't really much different. They just had like a different
Not
sauce.
74 hours. That's
Oh, okay.
Where's it saying where's it?
I changed it.
I think you're good now. Thank you. Thank you.
1,200 hours. Peace out.
Yo, fire game. Play that game before. I think I made it to like, I don't know, like,
Mine's 400 hours.
I remember I played it one time, but then I haven't played it in a while.
Make it become worse. Perfect. We're good to go. We're taking a bus. I need to get specific information. And then we'll have all of that for you guys. And then we'll cross off the names.
You want to look at it?
Hold on. There's not even that
Hi. That's okay. See, I'm really
I don't know 90% of the songs.
Basically, what is this for?
John
Bass crazy.
Smith. There's something invented about that.
Oh. Hmm.
I wrote your name and Emily Lynn's name on a paper and I don't know why.
Probably because I didn't think that.
They try and get
That is like, Annie, did you, but no, you did it when the whole class was here, or did you make yours up too? The grammar one? The prepositions?
Yeah.
You did, okay. Had somebody else. You smell cold, you know what I mean? When she walked in, you smell cold with her.
Not even one Suicide Boys song.
It's, yes. There's like a cold smell. I'm not crazy. Annie said she knows. Any of you have nice handwriting, or Kristen, any of you girls, if you want to maybe label the rest of these for me? So what I had Isabella do was just look at the historic Corbin, but Corbin's handwriting can't go on here. Just look at like the title, and then like, so this one would be the subject to review. That makes sense. You're not gonna name it anything that'll be like. If you really don't notice, ask me this one.
It's like 200 that's like
And then my guess,
232.
Does that work? I'll give you the. Come on, no dog coaches here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any of them?
I think I've seen this one before.
I mean, no good. Sometimes I'm just hurt myself. And then I gotta go back to like, I and you should have little.
Nah, bro, this is
All right,
wild.
Glenn.
This is
What
wild,
does it say?
bro. This is
I really want my
only,
daughter
bro.
now.
What?
What does it say?
Only.
And
What? Why is that? Bro, why is that the first result when I search up? Oh,
According to this on Hunter's
you
account.
are, I don't know.
oh,
I think you got it.
Hunter
I
must be
think you got
searching
it.
up something wild.
Yeah, it must be.
When we were going over.
That's just the most searched thing. that
So
starts with
this
an L
one
on
has
Google.
two prepositional phrases.
He's probably looking for Irish
This one
woman.
has two.
No, that's
and
not
this one
Hunter's
has
search history.
Yeah,
That's
that's his
the
search. No, that's his
One
search history.
phrase.
That's
No,
his.
it's not.
So
Yes,
when
it
you're
is.
identifying
Yes, it is. He likes to search up Irish
Some of you
woman.
got like 2 points total because they didn't follow directions. They just did everything they wanted to. Not in this class. Everybody in this class will listen.
Guess who was first one in?
Do you know what I find?
Jacob?
What?
48th
look.
Street.
You see right here? That says sign in.
Yeah.
See, so that can't be Hunter's search history if he's not signed in.
This is an improvement.
It's just the most searched thing on Google in the world.
Yeah.
Part of the story is just updated.
Got a lot of play this year.
And you have to play the game.
Crazy.
I was actually just waiting for.
Oh, okay. Do not do that stupid block class
I love Block Blast.
because it is
I miss
ridiculous.
Literally it.
No. You guys get so consumed by
Did
it.
you get this? This was yours.
I hope you did something and not me.
No.
I don't even know.
I'm pretty
I haven't listened to him in
sure
such
like
a
it was
long time.
aimed at me,
I'm pretty sure he
so-
was not talking to
Yeah.
Oh,
The music evolution. Red dirt rap and dark trap. See, it's not dark trap. Listen, oh, this is just like a minutes listened. I got a under mine.
Is that the same?
No, mine's 4,000 minutes listened. Hold on. I quadrupled you.
I need to go through the senior notes and find out
Oh, this is music.
where everything is Tammy sent me.
I like Whitney.
Is it Bo?
Yeah.
You want? Yo, I'm ready for GTA 6.
That thing ain't ever coming out.
Nah, bro, what's coming out literally next year.
Oh, this is what it is. This is for the.
40 days. That's another story. That's your story.
What did you say?
Man, you playing Geometry Dash?
Yeah, this is Geometry Dash.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Will he want
But you don't
to
care.
do
All right.
Universal Studios with you guys? Okay, because that he will, if we have the funds, we'll pay it, but that he would have to pay on his own. But I'll tell him that. We only get 2 free chaperones. I might be able to see if we can get a third. So let me see. 18th through the 21st. 18th through the 21st. I'm the worst texter. I don't know how you guys text. I have to read it out loud. I read it like 10 times before I send it. I don't know how my story is.
We don't care about
Will
your
we be
family.
setting up tables for work party
I
tonight
do
at 7:30?
here.
Have fun. You guys will be. I'm not. Owen will be there. Your big table setter up guy.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I'm a gamer.
Your dad's gonna be like, you have to go.
Jason's
Does
not
he
doing
know
that.
Zach?
You're definitely going.
Okay,
Yes, you are.
Not doing that.
you say yeah.
I ain't
No?
going.
Okay.
It's okay.
Zach cares
Who?
to,
What do you mean?
uh,
She what?
start to teacher.
Oh.
Look at it.
No. I didn't read it. No.
Objects of preposition, yes. If there's 2 prepositional phrases, there's 2 objects. I won't correct the one you're questioning.
Suicide boyfriend.
I will, I promise. What is the object of preposition?
What do you ask? You playing Geometry Dash?
Yeah, I was like, no, and I was like, I am. You least obviously tell him.
Second object. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be.
You're gonna shoot.
What did I say?
You're trying to do it.
Yeah, because it just showed me something the same thing.
Oh, you have 8. Yeah. I think it's like 3 o'clock or something.
Huh?
You know that this is the
She didn't
first
send me
one
copies.
I understood grammar.
I am. I just go. I think
I messed up a lot.
What do you think she's on?
I don't know.
She's like a, I don't know how to describe that shit.
I'm a keep it second your grade.
A bougie person.
You're welcome, thank you. Sorry, it's red,
There's like
I
a
never
bunch
grade
of
with
design
red.
backgrounds.
Really?
Yeah, how
Oh, that's what we need to figure out. Jacob, you wanna go talk
It's
to
like-
Mrs. President
I
right
don't know how
here?
you describe it.
I'll be hearing
You know your mother's
Mason. Jacob was like, "Are you playing geometry?" Roman's like, "No." He's like,
Okay, that reminds me. So,
I was like,
I
was like, get him. I was like, where's he going? He's like, starts talking to you guys about me. I didn't do nothing.
Dude, it was crazy. I looked up, I'm like,
All right.
Where do I need to go?
Have a good day, guys. Seniors, thank you for an awesome class meeting. Kind of made my day.
almost quadrupled.
You guys rock. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't. Why are you so sorry? You wouldn't have said anything I wouldn't have said. I'll make my daughter get in there. I got that.
Okay, 27 is still good. 27 is adequate.
Hello, hello.
Yes, please.
Oh, I
brought you some Mike and Ike's.
oh you did?
I did.
Yo, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Also, you know, I've also gotten bullied online as well.
That's
Yeah, yeah, I've gone, yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I saw him in my English class.
Yeah, it teaches you like letters and spelling.
on Instagram. You can watch people download their car crashes.
I know. I get so many car crashes on the feed. I saw one where there was literally like you could see on a dash cam someone fly through their windshield, like literally their whole body go.
Dang,
Really crazy.
dang, that's wild.
It's really, really crazy.
The other day, there was an accident that happened in front of me. And the car that was doing like 120 or something like that, and went right into the back of the semi.
These are that's
And
crazy.
so there was no like roof on the car was underneath the semi up to the trunk. Yeah, there's no way to
Go their knob. That's actually crazy. Have you seen the one where the semi like one semi tips over and then another one tips over like right on top of it? and then there's like a big old, like I saw one where like there was two semis and one of them was like a gas. Or something,
Bro, I saw
like
one.
propane, and it really blew up.
Bro, I saw one where
The driver was like, wow,
Yo, Hunter. I saw one where a bus driver like crashed into somebody and all the kids started flying on the bus. Bro, a bunch of kids were flying in different areas, and the bus was like crashing.
Literally wild.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bellick is what part of the Constitution sets up the executive branch?
The Article 2.
It is
Article 2, right?
it is
What is that?
jar of pennies.
Jar of peas? Is that the schools or is it yours?
Technically, school supplies.
Wait, they bought a jar of pennies?
You know, like Miss Lewis built up a jar of pennies to be used in lab experiments.
Okay, I have this like big old like tin can that's like filled with coins. Is there anywhere I can like, because I'm not counting all of them, like it's actually a lot, like it's hundreds of coins. Yeah, it's like this big.
Isn't there one in
this wide,
Walmart?
and it's like
Yeah,
filled, like it's
how-
literally, I
yeah.
can't put the lid on.
It's right as soon as you walk into Walmart. There's one right there.
Do I just like dump them in?
Yeah. You just dump it in, they count them all, and then they spit them all back out. It just counts it for you.
Bro?
Yeah.
You don't take any?
No.
Why would?
Well, it'll spit out the captions.
Yeah, I'll give you cash.
No.
How much coins you got?
It'll give you how much cash is worth the coins.
I might do that
I
actually.
think someone worth like 8% or something like that.
This is one
Maybe a
of
little bit, but not much.
Oh, I'm trying to-
You might lose like a couple bucks.
No, I'm good. I need to go. Am I good to go? You can go, Hunter.
You can go to Ireland.
Hunter, I watched you walk on your phone all the way here, bro.
Okay, it was. I don't even know. I don't have a defense for that. Technically speaking about it, or like you can
Okay.
see me, like,
Good to know.
that was a long time.
Straight to it.
How many tardies do I have in this class? For the quarter? Is it just like one or two?
You shouldn't be tardying here, bro. It's really not. Just walk here from the Smiths.
I did, but I was walking kind of like slow.
10 minutes slow.
You gotta text Gary, bro.
Gary,
We know you're
you
on
got
texting
something to
Gary,
talk
bro.
about.
Dang.
Send a picture of a belt.
A weird boy. Presidency.
What about the presidency?
President's powers.
Yeah. We should talk about that.
So we want to like a third of the power that you'll have.
Sorry.
I can't remember which one we covered so far.
Pretty much a whole lot of nothing, to be entirely honest. Article 2 of the Constitution.
We haven't actually covered powers yet.
I give you the whole thing.
That's where we start right here.
Darn.
The primary power of the presidency is the ability to execute the law. That is their full job as president.
That's right. What are you doing? You got food in there?
Dang. We're snacking up.
What? Those are dead frogs.
I've definitely started in Staples.
Hunter, we're always snacking up.
They made petri dishes, and so they had those there. I can say.
Peach tree?
Shut up,
It's
Cooper.
like with that, like, you know, those
Good.
scientists, they can swab it and then put it on that
Wow.
petri dish, and then the mold and bacteria.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take those back.
Like when you swallow a phone or whatever?
Bro, I'm actually so hyped to go shoot some dudes.
We'll give him the peanuts. Oh, take him back. I'll take him back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like that, but it's like this jelly.
Real.
One of these.
What is that, a telephone?
Yeah,
That's what
that's what it is.
When did you get a new kid?
So what's in the
I don't remember.
Nothing.
And why?
Use it a week ago
Grow
because I
bacteria,
can put notes in the back.
but
Ooh.
you have to put in.
Why you
Matt.
writing yourself notes?
Imagine using a
Do you think my
telephone.
handwriting is that good?
Dude, imagine using a telephone in 2024. Imagine using a telephone in 2024.
Imagine not using a telephone in
Technically,
2024.
all phones are telephones.
Technically, yes. Like if you had
Yep.
anything gelatin.
Damn.
Just like that.
So it's jelly.
Plot twist, when they made telephones in the 90s, they made them into these.
Mm-hmm.
Putting strawberry flavor. you put
Mhm.
That they did.
I was about to
Yeah,
change
so they
that.
did.
That sounds disgusting.
We've gone so
That's
far.
how it be.
There's bacteria like.
That would be, you know.
That's how it be.
Bro, Fire Jacket. I've been there. Good place. Good place.
It's fun.
And just like a gentle.
Shut up, Cooper.
Kind of swirl.
Have you seen the beaches over there? They're really nice.
My favorite part.
You know,
Yeah.
Cooper, shut your freaking down.
reminds me.
Like mold.
Bro's Under Armour.
Like in the sentence. It's mold.
I would say be careful about putting them in direct sunlight.
You made me
But just
say that.
out in the room. Would be good.
It's funny. It's not right, but it's funny.
So they need to be warm.
Like
Because sunlight can kill.
I told my dad about what happened. He called it friendly fire.
All right, as the chief executive, the president administers and enforces the letter of the federal law. And so Congress makes the law. The president's job is to enforce that law.
Is this review? Or is this? We already went on.
What makes the laws great?
Something like that.
Amen.
is your own opinion.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's all depends on how you feel about certain laws.
Oh, okay, but what if there was a law you didn't like?
Then it wouldn't be a great law, right?
Yeah.
You're really good at that, Cooper.
So Thomas Jefferson wrote down
Dang.
a letter declaring that the execution of the law
It's on the ground now.
is important than the making. Is that a true statement? Is that a true statement?
Yes.
I believe that to be.
Yes.
Why is it more important to execute the law than it is to make it?
Because
Because if you make them and don't do anything with them, what's the point of making them?
If you don't enforce the law, then you're really making the law in the first place.
no.
Can you get rid of a law or no?
How do you
So
get
like back in the 20s, they made a law outlawing alcohol throughout the United States.
Ooh.
They've since overturned that law.
Yeah. If you were living, if my mom was living in the 20s, she'd probably be in jail right now.
Dang. How times have changed.
Yeah.
So the power to enforce the law rests on two.
Got my mom in Philly. I want mom in Philly.
First,
She
the
smokes
oath
a
of
lot.
office Sworn by
She-
the president. The day they take office. Your power to enforce the law as president comes when you take the oath saying, electronic service laws. The second is a line in the Constitution commanding that the president shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed.
I saw what you did under.
Is there any situations in your life where you've sworn an oath?
Huh?
Have you ever sworn an oath before?
Nope.
What does that mean?
So it's been so long.
Technically, it's called
I
an
think you
oath.
dropped some.
It doesn't mean
Yeah, I know. I'm not that dumb. I know it's on the ground.
All right. I'm just letting you know.
I
If
just saw it.
you Go to court at all, you'll swear an oath.
Nice.
Cooper. Uncle Randy's a judge. He was. He retired.
Yeah, Bruce Staggs just retired.
Dang, I love Bruce Staggs.
I like your guys.
Really? He was really nice.
He's alright. He's weird.
I didn't know him other than when he was in judge.
You're related to me.
Oh, really?
Just
He used to live by. I don't know if he probably still does. When Ray Mortensen lived there.
He lives right there. Ray Mortensen's a mean me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Bruce Staggs work at?
Oh, I remember. Remember when he gave you that BB gun?
He did?
So
He gave it to one of us. It was me and you. Remember, we're like after Boy Scouts or whatever we were doing. He gave us. He like let us shoot a BB gun. He like told we could take it. I don't think we did.
Probably we took it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember shooting it. He's like, "You boys can have that." We left it. I remember when he grabbed your arm. That's one.
When we went there, we had a guy who retired. Or he left.
He's like, we're related. What do you?
That's
No,
not at
you're
all how that
good.
works.
Remember when I was pouring the soda over the fire? You kicked me in the nuts.
Did he really?
Yeah, I was like standing like this. I was like pouring like a soda over a fire. Cooper walked in and smoked me in the nuts. Like chasing me in the trees. That's so funny.
Good old days.
Good old days. When we were cooking the burgers, you were cooking fries. You were eating fries.
I ate like half a bag and like, one of the fries.
Cooper made a huge burger and took one bite. It was so full.
Corbin ate it.
That was so fun.
What?
Cooper made a big burger too. Corbin ate the whole thing and his burger.
Double, both, two double stackers.
He sold out.
I'm 95% sure. It's a cool name. Like, it's literally like a celebrity.
Whoa, yeah.
That's a cool name.
Hunter. This dude's the bottom rag.
So
They're
the
like
president's
jumping
power
up
to
and
execute
down.
the law covers all federal laws. There's any state law that would be on their jurisdiction.
No.
So he can like override any like state laws?
He can only cover
Federal? So like laws that are over the whole country?
Seniors, was there anybody that doesn't take Miss Smith's English 12 today that didn't get the FAFSA paperwork?
Vaughn.
Vaughn, can you take it to him? Okay, so it's an event tomorrow night in Catherine.
I think it did it.
Okay, so what is it actually?
Sorry. Yes, you do need, you do.
Yeah, I work tomorrow, so I can't go to this, but.
Your parents should go. So this is for anybody that is intending to apply for scholarship, fill out, or going to college. Yeah, FAFSA, what the FAFSA is, hey guys, eyes up here real quick. So the FAFSA is the federal grant through the government that is, a grant is money you will not have to pay back. So it's different than a loan. So everybody can put an application in, it's based on financial need. So you're gonna need your parents' tax information, you're gonna need your social security card, and then the other thing that you're gonna need to take is you have to have a personal email and phone number to put on the application. Okay, so parents should go with you because they're gonna have that information. If you can't go, we'll work on it together, that's fine. If parents can't go, you can still go and get the information. You probably won't be able to complete everything, but Coaches College puts this on every year so that you are able to get through the process because it's quite lengthy. They're there to help you. They have specialists there to help you to fill this out. So Hunter, if your parents are available to go, that's great. Even if you're not going to college, or I don't know if I'm going to college, you still should fill out the FAFSA because there will be a lot of scholarships and a lot of different applications that you can't even turn in unless you have the FAFSA filled out.
Can you
So-
fill it out like without going to Benson? Like
Sure.
this?
You can go to FAFSA.gov. It's like, and I've sent out the emails. I sent the email to your parents. I've sent it to you. It's on our Google Classroom, so you can go on there and do it all on your own.
Is it
So
just easier maybe from Benson?
they just have college professionals that are trained in how to help you get this filled out there. That
It is a pretty lengthy document. But you have to have like submitted now for the fall semester.
They already filled it out.
Oh, fall semester, I'll be speeding, clicking whistling somewhere, just random town.
Tomorrow.
Bro, I swear, clicking whistle, bro.
Bro, if you go to South Africa.
Any other questions, guys?
Well, that'd be a cool place. Yeah.
Trying to go to Australia.
So.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to go to the UK.
If you want parent, if your mom has, so you'll just take your social and
I wonder what.
so guys, I know that even if you're not interested in filling out the FAFSA, I know we have people going on missions. Owen and who? Pay attention still. Thank you. So I have a question over here. I don't want to explain twice. There are people that only have one parent that are going to be able to go. That's fine. They have different websites where you can put your information in and it draws the tax information from the IRS. So you may not have to have your tax forms there or whatnot. I don't know all those answers for each of these students, but you'll be able to ask questions. And then if your mom does need to get your information
I
from your
think the
dad.
parents need to set up an account.
Yeah, and so that's why it's important to have your parents there. And even if you are going on a mission, you should still fill out the FAFSA this year and get it done. It's something that's going to follow you through all of your college experience. If you intend to take classes, even if it's just like welding or whatnot, you can have your FAFSA pay for that. And so there are, even if you're not going to college for 2 or 3 years, still go and fill this out, okay?
How long will this last?
I still have my
You have to
same,
update it update it.
you update every year, but the FSA ID that you get, I still have my same FSA ID that I filled out when I was a high school senior. And so the number is still the same, and that's why you don't use your school email. You need to have a personal email that can follow you throughout your years. So even though I didn't go through for my undergrad until like 10 years ago, I was still able to get financial aid for that. And so it's just go fill it out, get your information in, and get it.
And I had a full ride to Gacy, I still applied for FAFSA, and all that money that I did get through FAFSA as a check directly to me. So I got $1,000 to go to school.
They give you money to go to school so you can survive, so you can pay your rent, so you can buy groceries, so you can get through.
Pay tuition.
Pay
I'll survive off
tuition,
land.
all of those things, all right? Okay, thank you. Back to
Didn't
class. Thanks, guys.
I needed to know.
Okay, so you
Just
have
one?
a full life in EAC, so they just pay
It's a
you.
rock.
How much, you said
Just all three
$1,000?
of them. Igniting rock.
That's still good.
Dwayne
Okay, we've
Johnson.
heard that like 4 times.
Yeah, she came to every one of our classes and makes us listen to Kim.
She's given us the same paper like 3
Yeah,
times.
I already listened to that whole
Dude, imagine Dwayne Johnson though.
It's
Did I
free.
go to college?
Listen
Go
to
chase
Uncle
Mexican.
John. Take anything free.
I'm gonna go chase
You guys
Mexican.
weren't out there. So when we had the career fair, Mr. Wilson was going around to every single booth getting all the free stuff he could. So he had a little baggie filled up with all the free stuff that they were giving.
I had so much
What it does?
He's like, one thing my dad always told me is if it's free, take it.
Wasn't his dad like a pastor or something?
Yeah, he was like
That's not good.
he was like a Baptist pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's free, take it.
He always says, Dad's not with us anymore. Maybe rest in peace.
Not saying that that's wrong.
Oh, his mom died? Dang.
Mom died last week.
Oh, I didn't know that. That sucks. Dang.
How's the missus?
He's not married, bro.
I don't know.
I think he's married. Like
That's all he talks about, just being divorced.
Is he? No. That's T. Dirt.
Ah, yes.
Oh. Cool Johnson married a bunch.
So we have a massive amount of federal law covering
Oh, and
all aspects
have you
of
heard
life
that Eminem's mom died yesterday?
that could
Yeah.
possibly be.
Who's it?
Eminem's mom died yesterday.
Yeah, shut up. No more mom spaghetti. Sad day.
So from the armed forces
Gang.
to social security, the minimum wage law, gun control, affirmative action, the EPA, air traffic safety, immigration, housing, and taxes, the executive branch has much to say about the meaning of the law.
I found like hockey bags in the trash.
You ate him?
That's yours?
Yeah, I guess.
What, I gotta do what you gotta do.
You look through it.
He's licking up the dust.
Give it a little peek.
If it's free, take it.
Exactly.
Bro's gonna eat all. You're gonna eat all the Takis out of that
In
bag. I know you
executing
will.
and enforcing the law, the executive branch
I thought
also.
you better look.
Gary, stop feeding me.
And so the government has a lot of discretion in this,
Like,
and how and what degree they enforce certain laws.
so they can just choose, like, we don't like this law very much, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, they do swear an oath saying they will enforce all laws, but they don't say that they'll do it to the fullest extent. And so if they don't really agree with the law, like, it is a federal crime to cross the border illegally. Certain presidents have been very strict on it, certain presidents don't agree with that, so they are lenient about how they deal with that issue.
Excuse me.
Same thing with like the EPA, environmental protection.
Alright.
Some of them are very much in support, and so they pass laws saying that we have to be green energy by 2030. Some of them pass laws saying that you can build a oil pipeline to Canada.
That's a good idea.
It is.
It's pretty big.
Can you take a train to Canada, or is that not possible? Okay. Do you know how far it will take to get from Arizona to Canada on a train?
Are you trying to leave the country, Jacob?
What?
Are you trying to leave the country?
No, not yet. I'm trying to say like how do you get there on like in a different route or something like that.
Because they have like the Amtrak train that does go through Benson, so you could get on that one, but I don't know exactly.
I think it goes all the way to Tucson, I believe. I'm not sure, but I think it goes all the way.
It's on a line that goes all across the country.
Oh.
But I don't know where the closest like junction to start getting more.
Mm.
Probably in El Paso or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get no good in trouble.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not a lawyer.
I can look up how far it goes.
You could.
Educational purposes.
Are you streaming, Jacob?
So the president has the ordinance power, or the power to issue executive orders.
Bill was eating Starburst down there. Look at that.
Who was that?
I went him.
Wasn't you?
No,
Does anybody
him.
know what an executive order
He's,
is?
he's all the way over there though. How could he do that? Why
No.
are you standing on your tippy toes, Hunter?
That's because he.
Are your legs too short to reach the ground? Okay. I just had to make sure. Just had to make sure.
It's just comfy. I don't know. It's like pushing my legs in it. No, you gotta spread them still.
Like I can't.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of like put your legs up against the table. So you can like.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Just go.
What was your question?
That's one way to. That's one way to sit
Anybody know what
down.
an executive order
An order made by executive branch.
is?
Executive
Depends on
things.
the order.
So an executive order is a directive, rule, or regulation that has the effect of law.
So.
The way that Trump dealt with COVID was through executive orders kind of thing. And so instead of having a long process of the Congress approving something, the president made an executive order to do certain things within the government to make it happen quicker.
So why would you even want to do all the like voting stuff with Congress if you could just like
Executive orders aren't permanent.
on it like how long do executive orders last?
Kind of depends. But,
Could you like, what if you made an executive order
Yeah.
about executive orders? Like executive orders last.
the executive order can't trump the Constitution.
So an executive order, are they like? Does he just like write some up and then says it's an executive order?
I'm sure there's a lot of process to it. So like when the shooting in Vegas happened back in 2016, the guy that was up in the hotel supposedly had a bump stock. In response to that shooting, Trump outlawed the having bump stocks, the possession of bump stocks, using a executive order.
But that's not a permanent though.
It was until they went through processes and overturned it.
Wait, so he made a law that you can't have bump stocks. So if you make a law like you can't have, I don't know, does everyone have to throw away their 9/11 until 9/11? I'm not talking about their
Nah, bro.
9/11. 1911. Okay. So there's a law that you can't have 1911. All around executive order. So everyone has to throw away those guns until go back.
Until the executive order is finished.
Yeah, that's so.
So how long does an executive order last?
It could be permanent. It's just, they set it up and then wait for laws to be made to back it up kind of thing.
Can you
But
pass
if
a
no
law?
law is ever made, how long does it last?
I think it's usually about 3 months.
So
Can
if
you
no
Okay,
laws
so
are
for
made.
3 months you gotta throw away your bump stocks or whatever.
Wait, can you?
But they took them to like sheriff's offices and stuff like that, and they were destroyed.
They were destroyed.
That's so dumb.
What is a bump stock?
It's a piece of plastic, so on the 15 they have a tube. That's a bucket tube, that's how the spring operates. It goes on, it's not fixed like all other ones, and it slides back and forth. And so the way it works is you hold it, put your finger against the thing as hard as you can, and then you pull your gun forward until you set the trigger off. The recoil of the gun, you trying to pull it forward, makes it fire like in an automatic fashion.
It's like
Can you-
a half a switch.
That's actually kind of cool.
You put you put the switch in that like.
Can you
blocks
pass a
the
law?
Mechanism.
Can you like be able to like pass a law or something?
I mean, you can take part if you're part of the Congress passing laws, but a single person.
Blocks it from going all the way back into law.
We're 100 turns to Obama
It's
as well.
Because automatic rifles
It can't. It definitely can't go back, making you have to pull the trigger. You can't lock the trigger back. You pull the trigger.
You have to be
hits,
approved,
and you just keep going.
you have to go through full background check,
So it's
there's
switch
a
makes
$200
a
stamp,
semi-automatic.
and then it has to be a certain age.
Bro, this mic is
Because
like
that's
a
most
wild.
bumps
Five
out
grand,
the
it
time.
has to be
Dang.
Like a half a lot of like a habit.
pre-68, I think.
Automatic?
Full slow.
Yeah,
I thought automatics were like totally out.
they're not total, like, you can still- it's just a long
It's like the same thing with like silencers.
You have to buy them though. You can't like modify them to make them automatic.
Red.
You have to buy one that was made pre the 1968 ban.
Really?
So like
So you have to buy a really old automatic. I feel like that's less safe than newer.
It's really.
Better safe than sorry.
So. The
if you put a
main
new switch, if you put a
machine gun
switch in the
platform that the
AR-15
military
something,
uses, the M2 machine gun,
You.
that was made in 1918 for the service.
That's good.
One of the things, I don't know if it was 19, maybe it was a little bit sooner than that, but it was still made early 1900s, used throughout World War II, all the way up to, they still put them on top of Humvees.
Oh,
The 50 cal machine guns.
Yeah. Those are.
Wait, the same model or the exact?
The exact same,
Isn't that?
like, well, not the same guns, but like the exact same mechanics.
Yeah, well,
They-
No,
do
so the
break
same
down.
model, so
Yeah.
just like make more of them?
so they never really improved upon it?
Because it was perfect right off the bat, basically. They have made some improvements.
That's all right.
But issues with like headspace and stuff like that, they made it to where you can now like do that quicker.
Wait,
It's the
still,
same. It's the
like,
same gun.
Basic.
It's the same gun.
if you
It's a W.
if you were a president, can you change the law right now, or does
But
that
W
The president really
manufacturer.
can't change laws.
Whoever made that.
Who-
They can just make
Yeah, that's
adjustments.
all right.
who changes the laws? The government?
Congress.
Yeah, so Congress would have to agree to it, or if the judicial branch said that a certain law was not constitutional, they could get rid of it.
Only the judicial branch. Why only one?
That's their job, set by the Constitution,
Is to get rid of laws.
to decide if a law is constitutional or not.
How often do they meet? When somebody is like, "Hey, let's meet."
I think they're almost always in recess kind of thing.
Always in recess.
So
Remember, I mean-
They're not, no, sorry, they're not always in recess, but they.
Oh,
meet
and look, I made a rainbow.
nice.
They're always in session. And it's like a super slow and boring process. Actually getting stuff through because they spend a lot of time debating.
My dad
Because
knows
as
the
the
kids are
Supreme
pretty
Court,
good
their
at this.
say is like final.
You put it in the AR-15.
Yeah, I still think the whole blunt, whatever they're called.
My dad shot.
So
Dad shot.
So you're bump five.
Yeah.
So it's Nazar.
Okay, so the bump stop.
Yeah.
Nah, I still think that's dumb, cause like, you'd have to throw it, you'd have to give it to the sheriff.
Either my dad shot it or
And
he
then
knows
3
my
months
dad
later,
shot
you
it.
could just buy a new one.
I don't know if it's three, I think that one took like a year or two to actually get overturned.
Yeah, but still, like hypothetically, you wait.
Because
3
the
months
way-
later, you just get a new one.
He like said it and then the ATF went in and made a rule against it. So they're not making laws, they are adding an addendum to a law, or like, how would you say, interpreting it a certain way.
Yeah, but if it's still.
So they're saying like the ATF can outlaw certain things. The president just added this to that list of things. That doesn't require a full act of Congress.
That's like outlawing.
Something like that is permanent. He's just saying. So basically, Congress went in and said, made a law saying we can outlaw certain 2A items. Second Amendment items.
Oh.
Guns and stuff like that. All the president did, yeah, that's the Firearms Act of 1968.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't.
Really outlaw certain things. And then there's a firearms ban in like 90.
They banned firearms?
And like ARs, AKs, all that was banned in 20 years. They only became illegal again in 2004, sorry. 2004.
It became legal or illegal?
Legal again.
Oh.
That ban ended But the president just says, we're gonna add this to this list of things that are.
Oh.
So they're not making a new law, they're just
Dang.
adjusting a law that already exists to cover something else.
Okay.
That is in the same region.
And then with Supreme Court, if the president does something bad, does he go to like Supreme Court or does he just go to like the regular court of the state he's in, like Washington?
Yeah, well, he just.
Depends on the crime.
What would happen if the president was guilty?
It depends on the crime.
It's like, I feel like that's a pretty Supreme Court.
I'm very,
offense.
I do not understand Supreme Court at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any
that-
sense. So all they do is like change laws.
So that they don't even.
They just decide if something goes against the Constitution or not.
Like a law.
And so they write they'll write a law and then if somebody says, I think this law is unconstitutional, they can send it over to the Supreme Court and when they get through it, they'll go through, read what the law says,
I thought that was.
debate amongst the 9 members and then make a decision whether that's breaks the Constitution or not.
Why was the judicial branch?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Supreme Court is the head of the judicial branch.
Why do
Are there more members than just 9?
It's limited to 9.
Why do we need a
So
Supreme
it can't
Court?
be like 50-50.
So that the Congress and the president can't make laws that go against the Constitution.
Oh,
Because we call the Constitution the supreme law of the land.
So you said the Supreme Court is the head of the judicial
It
branch?
is the top layer of the judicial branch.
So there's more people in the judicial branch.
There's federal courts that go below it.
So
So instead of all federal issues going to these 9 justices, we have smaller federal courts that can deal with smaller issues that are more defined, or like, if you commit a federal crime, you go to a federal court
So there's no.
instead of going to the Supreme Court.
So there's not really any like actual like sentences that are like given by the Supreme Court.
No.
So no really cases are held in Supreme Court.
so it's not like
They-
normal
they-
court, federal court, and then Supreme Court.
Yeah, you're not really in trouble if you're going to Supreme Court.
Yeah, it's just like.
Nobody really goes.
You're,
To Supreme Court.
Supreme Court, you're usually trying to overturn a ruling. So
Okay.
a lower court judge said, I think you're
Wake up,
guilty,
Brooks.
Heard that.
and then after you start going to the federal court, if they say, I think
Dang
you're
it.
guilty, then you can petition to go to the highest court. And just see if,
Well, you can't.
But- but-
If you're at the federal court and they're like, you're guilty of, like robbing a bank, then you can be like, I want to go to the Supreme Court. And then you go to the Supreme Court.
you can petition to have your case taken up.
So,
It is very rare that they actually do take up cases into deliberations. Most times they're just like, we're going to side with our federal court, so whatever they say stands.
So if you go to federal court to Supreme Court, you're not really meeting in front of like a judge or anything like that, like normal court.
so. you
So
just got
at
to-
that point, you're just kind of sending in documents and then they look it over and then they say yes or no.
Okay, so that seems like.
I tried to catch
like
it,
a
Jacob.
committee than a court.
I got you.
It's just like
I'm
a
really that
court.
clumsy today. Dang.
It's not like a.
They don't make sense.
Hold on.
That's weird. It's still confusing, but that makes a little bit more sense.
Maybe we talk about the judicial branch next week.
Oh, probably.
I'll have some questions then too.
Yeah, I got a question or two.
Because we have to get through the president this week. And then we'll go to
How many more slides is that?
Didn't we have a second video
Yeah.
about the president's?
Somebody
Yeah, there was a
tomorrow
part
before
two.
the second video.
Yeah, it was like the president's executive
All right,
powers.
so in order for the successful, in order to be successful in office, the president needs to have something happen to the president to be.
What?
I think it's supposed to say, in order for the president to be successful in office, they need to have subordinates who support their administration. And so the Constitution provides the president with the power to appoint executive officers and judges, but Congress must approve of that appointment. It's just saying that,
She gonna hire people, but Congress has to vote.
yeah, so Trump has his cabinet picks setting up. Before they are any officially part of that cabinet, they have to be approved by the Senate. And so with the Senate's consent, the president names most of the top ranking officers in the federal government. And so it's like the head of the cabinets, their top aides are all handpicked by the president. Also, as justices of the Supreme Court, or any federal judges. So they call up ambassadors, cabinet members, heads of independent agencies, all federal judges, U.S. Marshals, and all officers of the armed forces. They have to be picked by the president and approved by the Senate.
What happens if Senate doesn't approve them? They just get kicked out?
Yeah, they just have to pick somebody else to try that.
Has that ever happened where they just kind of go through a bunch of people and Congress doesn't let them do?
I feel like that happened when Trump was trying to get a new attorney general. It took a couple of people before they actually agreed on somebody. But it usually depends on what party's in the presidency and what party controls the Senate.
Like, if the president comes up to you and is like, I want you to be attorney general, so you quit your job and you want to be attorney general, and then Congress just says no.
You wouldn't necessarily quit your job at that second.
I would.
You'd wait until
I
you
would be
approved
attorney
before
general.
taking any action.
So do you get to like give a speech in front of Congress and then judge you?
They can bring you in for questioning to see how. So like, William Barr was a AG nominated. He was eventually approved, but he did come in and justify his thoughts and talk before the Senate before they approved him.
So you just you just give a speech, you try to convince them?
I don't think you give a speech, they just kind of ask you questions. They basically interview for the job.
On why you should be appointed or why you want to appoint somebody?
It's usually they ask you questions on policies. So depending on what department you're gonna head, they're gonna ask you questions about policies and see what your answers are and how you handle things.
Oh, okay.
So would they interview like the person and the president who's trying to appoint the person?
No, they just interview the person.
So the president's like, hey, I want you to do this, and then they interview you? That's true.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so Elon Musk is gonna have to go talk to the Senate.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, Elon Musk is gonna be
Did something happen to Elon's account yesterday? Did something happen to Elon's account yesterday?
He's gonna be the government efficiency or something like that.
Why?
Because our government's very inefficient in how it handles things. And so Elon was very good about getting rid of useless stuff and all the companies that he did.
But he's only doing it for like 2 years.
That's all you really need.
I mean, if he's good at it, why not?
If you trim the fat now and
Government could use the help.
No, like his
but like
his job ends on
Twitter
July
was a
4th,
failing
2026.
company
Oh.
when Elon bought it out.
I mean, you could do it again, I think.
And he cut a lot of fat
If he
out of
could
it,
do
cut a
it.
lot of jobs
Yeah.
that were pointless. And now it's back to being a profitable company.
So he's only going to do it for 2 years? Could you get appointed again if he does good? Well, if he does good, they wouldn't fire him, would they? They'd just be like, nah, stay.
But the job is only 2 years.
Okay.
But the term is only for 2 years.
Can you serve unlimited terms?
yeah. Can they reel out?
There's also Elon Musk is running 4 different companies. I don't think he's on there for more than 2 years.
Oh, maybe not. I mean, if he likes it enough, why not? Sure.
I'd be more interested in getting people to Mars.
Yeah, probably. It'd be cool to go to Mars. Shut up. You want,
Yeah,
you want
how's
to
it
do
feel?
nuts? You want to do nuts?
You want to do what now?
You want to ride nuts? You want to just let this way?
And so, being able to appoint people,
Oh, my God.
the president has the power to remove those appointed officials. The power to appoint, or the power to remove is just as important to success as the power to appoint is.
Okay.
TJ.
So if you appoint somebody that isn't doing what they're supposed to, you can go and remove them and replace them.
For fun?
You have to have justification for removing.
I don't know.
And so they have definition of what you can and can't remove for. So federal officers that are inefficient, neglect their duties, are shown to have misconduct in the office, can be removed and replaced to increase the efficiency of the executive branch and their duty of enforcing laws. So if somebody's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you can remove them and replace them.
So if they got removed, like if they had a 2-year term and they got removed 1 year in, would the other guy only serve a 1 year term then?
Or would he show like 3?
It'd just be a contract for 2 years.
So right now, has Elon Musk started that job?
No, because Trump's not sworn in as president yet.
So there's somebody else doing that job right now? Or can that job be free?
Yeah, does there have to be someone in that position?
It depends on how important the position is.
Like that position, like
Elon
this.
Musk.
What Musk is getting?
I think that's the one that they're gonna try and create for that purpose.
For Musk.
So he's not like a head of a
Yeah, no, they're just
department,
creating
he's
it
just
for him.
in a thing, and his job is to come in and get rid of wasteful practices in the government.
Okay. That's pretty chill.
I needed to know what.
And there is a lot of places to like cut on waste in the military for like a bag of screws and bolts that you can go buy at the hardware store for like $5 is $1,000.
How the frick is that?
$1,000.
Where are they getting it?
They're getting it from the same people that make all the other stuff.
Then why does the government have to pay so much for that?
Because they know that the government's going to pay for it, so they raise the prices.
Kind of smart.
That's marketing. That's what you gotta do.
What happens if you don't give money to the government?
Like tax.
It
Straight.
depends. So if you
Straight
earn
to jail.
taxes and you don't pay your
Straight to
taxes,
jail.
then they're gonna
Believe it or not, jail.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Fucking right now. It's so
take you
freaking
to
good.
prison.
Live
Quick
You
chicken.
know how bad it
For
is.
tax evasion?
Straight to jail.
Over
Oh.
quick chicken, straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Believe it or not, jail.
Believe it or not, yeah.
But if you don't have like an
You
income,
know, that guy's like,
It's,
then you don't have to pay for
it's
it.
like when like
So what would happen if you're young
Yeah,
and you
like a
don't
general.
and you
Yeah, like a
don't
general.
pay for the government?
If you are working a job, they
He's like, you
take
look at someone
federal
the wrong way.
taxes out of your
jail.
paycheck.
believe it or not, jail.
Believe it or not, jail.
No matter what you pay for the government, or you pay money to the government.
Unless you get
Facts.
paid under the table.
That's the best way to get paid though.
It is. You don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
It depends, bro.
It's all better under the table. My bad.
Amazing.
That's my fault. But we have like
Under the tablecloth.
5 minutes left.
You will start the hour, dude.
To fill up a water bottle.
It's literally across the hall.
You don't buy drinks, you rent them, if you know what I mean.
I think it's- no,
What are you gonna say?
You don't buy drinks, you rent.
No.
Shut up. I just got pee, bro.
I feel like that's a line that Sammy would have thrown out last year.
Probably.
Dude, where's Sammy now?
He's in Chile.
He's doing his own thing.
Chile. He's eating some chili dogs over there.
Must be cold.
Yeah. Some cold. Those some cold chili
It's
dogs.
like 80.
It's summertime.
It's like 80 degrees year round there.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, bro.
Sweat stains must go crazy.
Huh?
The sweat stains. in a white shirt.
But it's not humid though. That's the he says it's not humid.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, my brother's mission is right next to the Amazon, so he has like he wears stains on all his white shirts.
Where?
Because like you in Brazil, you either walk outside and you're sweating.
Brazil?
Bro, you sweating inside.
Sweating everywhere.
What is in fact a dismissal is just called resignation. To save their.
Anyways.
Bro,
Brazil would be a cool mission to go on.
It really would.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that went to Rio,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
the yearly festival of hedonism. They're like, yeah, you stay inside, you close the lines, and do not come out. Hedonism?
What is that?
They're naked.
Yeah. I can't remember what the festival's called. But
yo, Owen, have you been to Death Valley before in California?
I don't know.
It's I heard it's the hottest place in the entire world.
So that's why the missionaries are told to just stay inside and don't even turn on the TV.
Close the blinds, you don't turn on the TV at all.
They do it in Peru too.
I wonder how many people have peeked. I wonder how many people have peeked. Lights out the window.
Dang, Death Valley is like 75 degrees. So
Like every baby, you already know. Like, can we look?
Okay, well, I'll just look for a second. I know why we don't look. That'd be wild.
There's
to be on
gotta
a
be
mission.
some crazy like greedy pranks you can pull on like if you're like a new missionary. Be bad.
Oh, that'd be so mean.
That'd be
We gotta go teach
Dude's
today.
extremely homesick in the middle of nowhere. He's like, guess what?
I had a cousin that
What's
started
that?
it, and he went down to NBC in Mexico, and they would hear fireworks going off in the middle of the night.
The cannons and gunshots. That's what Sammy was saying. He said it was hard to sleep because they'd shoot off cannons all times of the day, and for like different saints and things, and then it's just like gunshots.
Yeah. He's like, I know what gunshots sound like, but they're trying to say that it's fireworks, not scare the city kids.
Sammy was talking to his parents, and my Uncle Randy's like, "What's that sound? What is like that clicking sound?" Sammy's like, "Oh, it's just a gunshot." He's like, "It's fine." And it's like surrounded like a barbed wire fence and stuff. It's like a 10-foot barbed wire fence.
That's crazy. That's true.
He couldn't wait. to
So
get out.
well, where's this place with the naked person?
Oh,
Hunter,
Chill.
I'm just thinking.
You're gonna apply your mission right down that place.
Be like, if I'm not going here, just don't send me.
No mission if it's not you.
So Brazil has a big one.
Wait, what part of Brazil?
Oh, Hunter, you do not need a. You should not care this
I'm
much.
just curious.
You should not care this much.
Hunter, was there like really called like Washington?
dang, Chile is like 77 degrees right now.
Okay, my brother.
It's that warm. It's gonna be warm next Monday.
You got like Brazil, like Sao Paulo.
And if only if I was in Chile.
You got like Brazil, it's like a big old like B shape. It's like the Amazon's here, the coast is here. And
So my buddy was in Rio de Janeiro.
I don't know. So like Amazon.
It's on the coast as well. I don't know how
I
much
thought
Sao Paulo
Sao
is.
Paulo was.
Can I look it up real quick? I haven't mission map.
Sounds like pretty important.
But like there's
Brazil
Over around to
I'm not looking that up. I can't have that my searches.
Read, Hunter.
so there's Sao Paulo, Rio.
Why are you going incognito?
Yeah. Hunter.
Rio de. Where's Maceo? You got that.
So
are you looking
Jacob,
for a state or a
Whoa,
city?
this is a freaking fancy map. What is
these
it?
are missions.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Sao Paulo is there. Okay, my brother. Where's Maceo?
So Jacob Goodman's mission was Belo Horizonte, and Ryan Gooding's is Bologna, Brazil, and they're right next to each other.
Oh,
They border each other.
Where is the Maceo?
Yo, Owen.
Okay, I can't find it. Maceo mission is. Oh, wait, I found out.
Is he in
It's
like,
like- it's like on the
is he in like back home yet, or is he still on?
Yeah,
the
he's home. He's been home for a couple of months.
Jacob.
What is it?
Jacob Goodman.
Must say.
Yeah, I think he's been home for a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's just right on the tip, like.
Pause.
What do you mean? Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's it. It's spelled Woody Bridge, but it's Maceo. Bro, I did not want to speak Portuguese.
Wait, Portuguese is a harder Spanish. I hate Spanish, bro.
I know. You have
It's just they're not as productive.
Bro, I would be so productive.
Hey man, it's me, Jacob. I hope you're doing well in the mission. I really miss you. I hope hoping to see you by next year because this is the year, this is the month of the year that I get to see you next year. So I'm hoping you're doing really fun on your mission. I'm really hoping that you can come back like really soon and I get to see you again because I'm hanging out with you, man. You are a great human being, and that's why I miss you. And I still watch the streams. I still watch the streams on YouTube that where we were in the lunchroom or whatever at the school. So I'm hoping to see you again next year.
Alright, awesome. I'll send that to him.
Yeah.
Well, you know what he says.
Yeah.
Alright, see you later, Jacob.
I see you later. Oh, I forgot to bring it.